Hello, in this video I'm going to take a look at my Panasonic 3DO console and collection. So here's the console itself. This is actually the second 3DO I've owned. I bought the first one about a year ago and it broke about 2 weeks later. That had a intermittent power problem, which I've heard is quite common. So this is a replacement, which is in absolutely fantastic condition. Not a scratch on it. And it's come fully boxed. Now the box has got all the inserts, absolutely everything, even the piece of plastic that wraps around the 3DO. It's got all the polystyrene. Also came with standard 3DO controller. Now before I show you the games I've got, you'll notice that on the 3DO there's only one joypad port. And that's because if you want to play two-player, the second player plugs their joypad into this port here, which is under this little plastic cover, which is quite neat. It's also got a headphone jack and volume control on the bottom of the joypad. It's a really nice pad actually. But I've also got something a bit different. I picked up this. Now this is a Super Nintendo Joypad adapter for the Panasonic 3DO, and this then plugs in the 3DO as normal. Super Nintendo pads plug in here, so you can get two players in this, and it will also accommodate, if I can find it, there we go, an extra 3DO pad in the top. And just to go with that, what I thought might be quite neat is just customise the SNES pad, only quite roughly. Just painted it black, stuck a little 3DO logo on there, so it's just sort of like a 3DO Super Nintendo pad to go in that. And in there's a load of chips which sort of transforms the signals from the SNES pad to the 3DO. Now you may notice that pads that plug into the 3DO look quite similar to standard 9-pin Sega pads, but they do not. The 3DO is not compatible with Sega pads, and it will actually cause damage to the system if you try and plug them in. So I have read it is compatible somewhere, but just to emphasise, it's not. Do not plug Sega pads into the 3DO, as it could well damage it. So I'll just take you through a few of the games I've got here. Right, what have we got here? Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, fantastic two-player beat 'em up. Now, the 3DO can actually play copied games, so I've got a few copies here, CDR. I've got Nova Storm, Crash and Burn, and the absolutely fantastic Wolfenstein 3D, Doom. I'm not that impressed with Doom actually. Killing Time is a brilliant 3D shooter. Foes of Ali 3D boxing game. Shockwave 2, which I've not actually played that much. It is a 3D shooter. Starblade, which is pretty good actually. It's got loads of sampled speech in it. It's a bit like the sections from Star Wing when you're in the asteroid belt. It's pretty much the same as that. Starfighter, which is 3D shooter. PGA Tour Golf, pretty obvious what that is. Space Hulk, and I've actually played this. It's sort of, I think it's like a 3D strategy game, a bit like Doom, but with a bit of strategy. Classic Need for Speed. Absolutely fantastic game. Amazing graphics for when this came out in about '94. Absolutely brilliant. Star Wars Rebel Assault. And one of my all-time favourites, Road Rash, which as far as I can tell is identical to the PS1 version, but obviously came out a year or two before, which just really sort of shows the power of the 3DO. So it is a console I'm pleased to own. It's not one I play on that often, but it's definitely a keeper, and there's some really good games there, and the fact that you can play copied games. You mean you don't have to spend a fortune. You might better just download them or borrow a copy off someone and make a copy for yourself. So there we go. There's my Panasonic 3DO nested alongside my Philips CDI there and my FC16 Go version 2, which I've shown in a previous video. So there we go. I'll be putting some more videos on soon, so thanks for watching. Bye.